Hey guys, welcome back. So I hope you're having a great day. So obviously we've had a nice turnaround in the price of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies in the last 24, 48 hours, which is a good sign. But we have a couple of stories that I want to cover with you guys. Obviously try to provide you guys with information that you guys are going to find useful. So if you like this kind of stuff, please subscribe. Helps me out. Hit the smash button, hit the like button. And let's get into the stories here. So we got, first story is on Willy tweeted relative pullback comparison between BTC and equities. It seems like an overreaction by speculators, if you ask me. And here's the chart. So S&P 500 went down 4%, Bitcoin went down 23%. Yeah, I mean, this is back in April 2020 when Corona was just starting out. Bitcoin went down 53%, equities went down 34%, S&P 500 went down 34%. So that was more in line with what happened here. This 4%, it should have only gone down maybe, what is that? Should have gone down maybe 8 to 10%, not 23% that we've seen here. So we've obviously had a lot of overreaction by speculators. Next story is from Robinhood. Robinhood doubles down on cryptocurrency with a new wallet offering. We talked about this earlier a little bit. So over half of Robinhood's transactions-based revenue came from cryptocurrency trading last quarter, and they're finally allowing people to move their coins out. So Robinhood Markets is rolling out a new feature that will allow users to use a crypto wallet and make cryptocurrency transfers on its app. The company confirmed it to MarketWatch, so we finally have confirmation on it. While it's already possible for Robinhood users to buy and sell cryptocurrency, this would be the first time account holders can manage all of their crypto holdings through a wallet inside the app. Other companies, including Coinbase and Gemini Trust, offer cryptocurrency wallets. Robinhood crypto wallets will allow you to move your crypto in and out of your app in few taps, the company announced, sending your crypto to other wallets addresses and receive supported cryptocurrencies in your Robinhood account. So this is good news. This is great for obviously for people on Robinhood that have cryptocurrencies. And the reason for that is because you can actually start using it for other things than just investing, right? You can actually use it to make payments on things and things like that. So that's important, and there's a lot of people that are on Robinhood. So that's the key here. We want as many people, as many users using the coins as for payment or other things like that, just to get adoption going. Next story is why the Bitcoin price is staying above $40,000. So the 40,000 plus range has been a key psychological level since 2020. Prices existed at or above 40,000 for 155 days, or 36% of the time. Since all those 155 days happened in 2021, the price has existed at or above 40,000 on 59% of the days of this year. So currently 21.8% of the supply is at or above the closing price level, showing significant amount of interest for Bitcoin changing hands at a higher range. On the other side, 19.4% of the supply is above 20% and below the closing price, with strong support building up in the 31,000 to 43,000 range. Roughly 25% of the Bitcoin supply exists above 40%. And that could be because of Mr. Michael Saylor and MicroStrategy buying up all those coins above 40,000. Let me see, each bar in the charts shows the amount of existing Bitcoin that last moved within the price range. For Bitcoin to drop below 40,000, we would have to see a significant sell-off in the market, with many short-term investors realizing losses alongside a bigger structural change to long-term holders that accumulated in the 19.4 supply middle range. So here's the chart here. I don't think we can. No, we can zoom in on it. Let me see if I can zoom in on it this way. Wow, that went too far. Okay, there we go. So 58.8% of the supply is below 20,000, right? This is where my supply is at, where I've been holding. 19.4% of the supply is above 20,000, so right there. And then 21.8% of the supply is at or above current price. So UTX realized price distribution, 31 to 46, 16% of the supply, 45 to 53%, 12% of the supply. So there you have it. It's looking like strong hands are holding on to Bitcoin and not selling into the, obviously, weaker hands. Okay, next story. Dogecoin is more popular than ever, even as transactions hit lowest level since 2017. Oh, I gotta have Salman's phone. Let me see here. Silence. Okay. AMC AMC CEO Adam Aron has stated that the cinema giant will look to support Dogecoin movie ticket payments by the end of 2021, and real estate tokenization platform Red Swan is accepting Doge too. So we got some good news for Doge here. And then we have a tweet from, let me see here. The meme coins creator, Billy Marcus, who no longer works on the project, stated via Twitter earlier today, okay, we are allowed to we are allowed to overreact now. Robinhood's wallet is huge news for Dogecoin. It opens up so many new users to the real utility of cryptocurrency. And then you have buy 384 million in real estate with Doge. On Wednesday, commercial real estate tokenization platform Red Swan announced that it would accept Doge for 2 digital real estate deals on its marketplace. The firm is offering fractionalized ownership in 2 high-rise apartments buildings worth a combined 384 million. Doge is on the cusp of transitioning from a meme coin to a legitimate institutional and transactional use case, said Red Swan CEO Edward Novkadi. I believe I'm pronouncing that right. So this is good news, obviously, for Doge. With the coin being able to be moved off of Robinhood, it obviously provides a lot more use cases for it than it currently has. So that is great news. Next story, SEC registrants seek DeFi and physical-backed Bitcoin ETF approval. Amplifies ETFs. Invesco and Galaxy submitted registrations to the U.S. SEC for Bitcoin and DeFi-based ETF offerings. Solana-based investment company Invesco joined New York Galaxy Digital Fund to file and register Invesco Galaxy Bitcoin ETF, a trust with physical protected private keys. And then Illinois-based Amplify ETFs filed the second registration to add DeFi-centric open-ended ETFs offering to the Amplify ETF trust. This is the second time Galaxy Digital has applied for Bitcoin ETF registration since April 12th, the approval of which is due in October, so next month. So that's why a lot of people are thinking that if we get the ETFs in October, we're going to have a huge increase in the price of Bitcoin, obviously going towards the end of the year to 100,000 or whatever it might be. So that's the reason behind that. In August, Gensler shared similar sentiments, seeking a robust crypto regulatory regime to improve investor protection across crypto finance issuance, trading, or lending. More recently, he demanded clarity for the stablecoin ecosystem. The poker chip is these stablecoins at the casino gambling table, he said. So obviously, the Fed wants people to come work with them, but they got to obviously provide more clarity, I think. And then lastly, we have a story on the Fed is evaluating whether to launch a digital cryptocurrency and what form, Powell says. So this was from yesterday. The Fed is pushing ahead with its study into whether to implement its own digital currency and will be releasing a paper on the issue shortly, Chairman Jerome Powell said Wednesday. No decision has been made on the matter yet. He added and said the Fed does not feel pressured to do something quickly as other nations move forward with their own projects. So here's his comments. I think it's important that we get to a place where we can make an informed decision about this and do it expeditiously. I don't think we're behind. I think it's more important to do the right thing than to do it fast. Powell added the Fed is working proactively to evaluate whether to issue a CBDC, and if so, in what form. And then we have here, however, a larger drumbeat has been building as central banks, most notably China, have moved forth with their own plans and begun the first stages of implementation. Some concerns even have been raised that if the Fed does not act more aggressively, the dollar's position as the global reserve currency could be challenged. And we are seeing that sentiment take hold in other places as well. So obviously a lot of good stuff going on here. Willy on Twitter saying that's overreacting to the market with what happened on Monday. And then we got Robinhood offering their wallet, which is going to help everybody else out that has invested in cryptocurrencies through their application. And then we also have Bitcoin price staying above 40,000, so I think that's good news. We have a lot of people that are below that price. That's why we have support for it. And then Dogecoin obviously being allowed in AMC theaters, which I think is just what's that? The icing on the cake, basically. The two meme stocks that have meme stock and meme coin that have run up huge this year, and then the SEC getting the I can't think right now. ETFs. Once they get the ETFs approved, I think it will be a huge boom for cryptocurrencies in general going forward. So let's take a look at the sticks here really quick. And let me know your thoughts on any of this stuff down below. If you guys find this interesting or you want me to cover different topics, we can always get into it here. So let's get into the sticks here. Oh, too many commercials. Oh my goodness. Okay. So Bitcoin obviously has rebounded yesterday. It's a little bit down today. It's at 43,512. It is above the 200-day moving average. And we're kind of fighting with our previous support, which was at 44,700. It is trying to get above it. If you can get above it, that'd be great. We obviously don't want to see the 20-day and the 50-day moving averages cross. So we'll have to keep an eye on that one. Other than that, everything else is looking good. RSI is looking good on it. The 4-hour RSI, let's see here, where are we at? It's looking good. We're in the middle part. So we'll just have to see how today and tomorrow acts out with Bitcoin. Let's see. Let's get into Ethereum next. Ethereum is at 3,057. It is above our previous support, which is good, and it bounced off of it here. You can see it today came back down below to test it at 3,000, and it is still trading above it, which is good. We want to see that. So now we're going to probably be bouncing between our support and resistance, which is at 3,300. Our size looking good as well. So I think we may be, trading this way a little bit before we start going back up. Cardano is up as well from yesterday. Yesterday had a good day, had a good run up. It is down a little bit today. Right now it is at $2.19. We are above our previous. We had we drew a support line here. We bounced off of it, and then we had a resistance line here at 213. We went above it, and now we're testing the 50-day moving average. Looks like before we can go up higher. RSI is looking good on the daily chart as well. Take a look at Hedera. Hedera had a nice bounce off the 50-day moving average here. Even when it was crashing, this is kind of something we wanted to see. We bought back in at 32 cents, or at least I bought back in. I bought another $500 worth of Hedera at 32 cents, and it has bounced off of it, off of the 50-day moving average, and it is now positioning itself on the 20-day moving average, where it's hovering at that line right now. So we'll see which way it wants to go. It may bounce back down below it and go to the 50-day and then go up higher. RSI is looking neutral right now. It's at 51, so it's not too bad. Take a look at Litecoin. Litecoin is obviously below. We're getting close to that crossover on the 20-day and the 50-day moving averages, along with the 200-day moving averages. We'd like to see that come back up. Obviously, with the price, we drew our kind of resistance here at $167 roughly. So we'll see if we can get above it. It has obviously stayed below it. So we'll keep an eye on it. Dogecoin, obviously with all the stories going on, I was thinking it's going to pump a little bit higher than it has, but it hasn't. It is now at 21 cents, almost 22 cents. RSI is nice and low. It is below the 200-day moving average, obviously below the 50 and the 20. This is kind of where I think it almost looks like we have support here. If we can stay above here, and then we're toying with the resistance here right now a little bit, I think. Looking just at the place where we've been before. I think resistance is at 23 cents roughly, it seems like. So we'll keep an eye on Doge as well. Stellar is up from yesterday, obviously, as well. It was up it's at 29 cents right now. It is down a little bit. Our resistance here, or our previous support, was at 32 cents. We're obviously below it. And then we've had the 20-day, obviously, crossover on the 50 and the 200-day, which isn't a good sign. We always want that to be above it. And we are on the RSI 42. So we'd like to see that come back above our previous support, which is now probably going to be working at us as a resistance. Solana has done a nice job of hitting the 50-day moving average, which was at 113 roughly. It is at 144 right now and bouncing off of it. It is now trading on the 20-day moving average, kind of like Cardano is. Cardano is actually looking at the 50-day moving average, and Solana is on the 20-day moving average. 20-day moving average, yep. It's kind of like Hedera. Hedera is on kind of the same path right now. So we may see some more more trending upward days here to come with Solana and Hedera as well, since it bounced off the 50 and it's now trading around the 20-day average. RSI is still looking good on the daily chart, so we got no worries there. Obviously, the mining stocks yesterday went up nicely. Hive went up almost 10%. It went up, pre-market was up to 295, I think. And it is now, pre-market is at 0. Bitfarms is at 465. It's up 21 cents, and pre-market to 486. It had a nice run up yesterday, 9% roughly. And then HUT was way up yesterday, at almost 12%. It is now up 23 cents in the pre-market to 887. Mara is up 45 cents pre-market to 36.15, and Riot is up 25 cents to 28.98 pre-market as well. Obviously, we had a huge gap here that we need to fill from Monday into Tuesday, so that's been kind of getting filled right now. Hive is also reporting their earnings on Friday. I think they might release their numbers on Thursday, late evening, or after the market close. So we'll keep an eye on that one as well. But overall, I think we had a pretty good day yesterday, and might be a good day today, depending where we end up. Right now, it's a little red here on the cryptos. I think people are just taking a little profits right now. Nothing really that I can see that's concerning. So that's all I got for you guys. Markets isn't looking too bad right now. If we have any more dips, I'll think about also investing in the dips a little bit. But just huddle long term, and as always, this is not financial advice. Use this stuff to help you guys out, just to see where the market's going and what the trend looks like. Right now, I think we're still in a bull market. I don't see anything that's giving me a bearish signal right now that would give us, massive losses in the months to come. So that's all I got for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. Helps me out a lot. And I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next one. Have a great day. Bye.